1. The AAPPL exam is primarily designed to assess a student's A. Reading and math proficiency. B. Performance and proficiency in world languages. C. Memorization of vocabulary lists. D. Knowledge of cultural trivia. 2. Which organization develops and administers the AAPPL exam? A. ACTFL. B. ETS. C. College Board. D. Pearson. 3. The AAPPL exam aligns its scoring with which proficiency guidelines? A. Capital CFR. B. ACTFL Proficiency Guidelines. C. TOEFL Standards. D. IELTS Band Descriptors. 4. Which of the following is not a mode assessed by the AAPPL exam? A. Reading. B. Writing. C. Listening. D. Grammar translation. 5. The interpersonal listening and speaking section of AAPPL is conducted through A. Recorded simulated conversations. B. Multiple choice questions only. C. Face-to-face interviews with proctors. D. Essay-style responses. 6. What is the primary purpose of the AAPPL exam for schools? A. To provide state accountability reports. B. To measure students' language proficiency growth. C. To assign college credit directly. D. To replace final course grades. 7. In the AAPPL test, proficiency levels are reported using A. Novice, intermediate, advanced, superior. B. Levels 1 to 10. C. Pass, fail, only. D. Beginner, intermediate, expert. 8. Which AAPPL component measures how well students can interpret written texts? A. Reading. B. Writing. C. Listening. D. Speaking. 9. The AAPPL writing section is also referred to as AAPPL form. B. AAPPL writing. WBT. C. AAPPL reading. D. AAPPL oral proficiency. 10. Which of the following best describes the listening tasks in AAPPL? A. Students answer questions based on short video or audio segments. B. Students transcribe spoken passages word for word. C. Students translate recordings into English. D. Students memorize dialogues and recite them. 11. AAPL results are often used to award A. The seal of biliteracy. B. Advanced placement credits. C. High school diplomas. D. International baccalaureate scores. 12. Which ACTFL proficiency sublevels are used within the AAPPL exam framework? A. Novice high, intermediate low, intermediate mid, intermediate high, advanced low. E levels A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. C. Beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert. D. Band scores 1 to 9. 13. The AAPPL exam differs from traditional grammar-based tests by focusing on A. Discrete point grammar knowledge. B. Communication in real-world contexts. C. Memorization of vocabulary lists. D. Translation of passages. 14. Which skill is emphasized in the interpersonal speaking section? A. Producing isolated sentences without context. B. Sustaining conversations across different topics. C. Answering true, false questions only. D. Writing essays on culture. 15. The AAPPL test uses technology by allowing students to A. Interact with pre-recorded prompts and respond digitally. B. Write responses only on paper. C. Use dictionaries during the test. D. Submit handwritten essays by mail. 16. What type of prompts are included in the AAPPL writing section? A. Real-life communication tasks. A. Lists of grammar rules. C. Translation sentences. D. Mathematical word problems. 17. AAPPL proficiency results can inform teachers by A. Identifying student strengths and areas for growth. B. Predicting students' math scores. C. Replacing teacher evaluations. D. Ranking schools nationally. 18. Which learners are the primary target group for AAPPL? A. K-12 students studying world languages. B. University professors. C. ESL-only learners. D. Professional translators. 19. AAPPL is different from placement tests because it A. Measures actual language performance, not just placement levels. B. Focuses on math and science integration. C. Is only used for graduate admissions. D. Requires prior completion of AP exams. 20. The interpersonal listening and speaking (ILS) section involves A. Responding to a series of simulated conversations. B. Writing an essay about listening comprehension. C. Matching vocabulary words to pictures. D. Answering true-false cultural questions. 21. In the AAPPL exam, interpretive refers to A. Understanding and making sense of written and spoken texts. B. Writing responses to open-ended prompts. C. Giving oral presentations to live audiences. D. Translating between two languages. 22. How are AAPPL tests typically administered? I. Online through a secure digital platform. On paper with handwritten responses. C. By mailing CDs and tapes. D. Through face-to-face oral interviews only. 23. Which feature of the AAPPL test enhances authenticity? A. Use of real-world scenarios and tasks. B. Focus on isolated grammar drills. C. Multiple-choice vocabulary lists only. D. Reliance solely on translation exercises. 24. AAPPL is often selected by schools because it provides A. A nationally recognized measure of language proficiency. B. Free college tuition waivers. C. A replacement for SAT scores. D. Guaranteed AP credits. 25. The seal of biliteracy requires evidence of proficiency that AAPPL provides in A. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. E. Grammar only. C. Vocabulary memorization. D. Cultural trivia quizzes. 26. AAPPL results are typically delivered A. Electronically within days after testing. B. Only by printed mail after months. C. Immediately upon finishing each section. D. In person only by the examiner. 27. Which section of AAPPL evaluates students' ability to create written responses in context? A. Writing. B. Reading. C. Listening. D. Grammar. 28. The AAPPL exam promotes proficiency by A. Encouraging students to use language meaningfully in real tasks. B. Testing memorized definitions. C. Ranking vocabulary size only. D. Limiting language use to multiple choice items. 29. Which skill is most emphasized in the interpretive listening section? A. Understanding meaning from spoken messages. B. Writing summaries of texts. C. Reciting memorized dialogues. D. Correcting grammar errors. 30. The interpersonal sections of AAPPL focus on A. Interaction and communication, rather than isolated accuracy. B. Memorizing isolated phrases. C. Translation between English and the target language. D. Identifying verb tenses only. RD1. AAPPL tasks are designed to mirror A. Authentic, real-world communication contexts. B. Abstract grammatical theory. C. Literary analysis of classical texts. D. Historical linguistics. 32. AAPPL scoring reports provide A. Detailed proficiency levels by skill area. B. Percentile rankings against SAT takers. C. Pass-fail outcomes only. D. Scores only in math and reading. 33. The interpretive reading section measures the student's ability to A. Understand texts in the target language. B. Translate passages into English word for word. C. Answer grammar drills. D. Memorize lists of vocabulary. 34. The proficiency levels in AAPPL are aligned with A. ACTFL's Novice, Intermediate, Advanced Descriptors. B. The GRE scoring scale. C. State math standards. D. IQ test bands. 35. Teachers often use AAPPL scores for A. Curriculum planning and instructional decisions. B. Replacing standardized math tests. C. Determining athletic eligibility. D. Selecting textbooks in English.